for spring. I really am, Phillip. Like, I am ready. It is time.
And the sun is out today. The birds are singing.
Yes.
And I wore shorts this morning.
Well, good for you. I wasn't that bold. I wore short sleeves. Scandalous. Well, I'm so delighted you are here to start off this show right. This is the One Tray Cut and Plant Succulent Tiles Live Plants. I'm really excited because we have Phillip Watson in the house with us. He is a world-renowned master gardener. He's a horticulturist, a landscape designer, and author. I don't know if there's anything you don't do. I'd love to know. Do you cook as well?
I do cook.
Oh, well, you're just amazing.
Yes, I do, but I just cook for me and my dog.
Listen, it's still a talent. I'm so delighted you're here and you're bringing us this because it is a beautiful perennial. I'm so excited because here you get 12 months of beauty, but this is really special. So if you could tell us a little bit about this.
Well, this is what I call my hardy succulent tile. And if you haven't tiled your garden yet, you're behind because these are fabulous. It's my go-to for a problem solver for the hot, dry areas and for the areas you may forget to water. These are very forgiving. You can forget to water them for 2 months and they're still not going to die.
Wow.
These are perennial. They come back every year. It's a mixture of hardy sedums and also ice plants. So the ice plants and the sedums bloom during the summer. I've got a little example over here. You can see the blooms, so butterflies love that. And then in the wintertime, the colors go to these jewel tones. So it's 12 months out of the year. These are very, very interesting between stepping stones. And also, I've got one here, and let me just show you. Look at that. You hear about the green roofs. They put them on the roofs, but also you can cut these apart or tear them apart just like I'm doing right now. And you can get, that's about a 2-inch by 2-inch square. You can get 20 of these out of one of the tiles. Now watch this, see this? I'm putting this right in the center of this pot. There it is, one little 2-inch plug. That becomes this by the 4th of July. So you could do 20 of these pots. And if you're planting them in the ground, I plant them 10 inches apart so I don't waste any of my plant. I've got plenty of product to use and stick it in the edge of your pots if you want something in the center. And that comes back every single year.
Wow.
And if you got window boxes, it always dry out. In fact, the window box is just so bad, you thought about putting artificial flowers in it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Okay, just get this.
Get this and put that in the window boxes in that sunny area, and they're beautiful. You'll love them, and they come back, and you can share these because they multiply.
Wow. Okay, so there's so much to talk about here, but first of all, let's talk about this price.
Yes.
$21.91.
Bam.
You have free shipping available to you. If you use our Easy Pay, any major credit card or debit card gets this whole tray of succulent tiles for $4.40 gets
Look
this
at those
home.
colors.
Absolutely stunning. And you know, I had asked you this before, and I'm sure many of our viewers at home may have the same question. What about mulch, right? Because we tend to put mulch in those areas where we're just kind of like filling space, right?
It's a great question, and to me, mulch is certainly helpful, but it's ugly.
It is ugly.
It's
Thank
ugly.
you. It is.
And so you would plant this instead of mulch in those areas, not with the mulch, because the mulch will keep it too damp for these. And that's one of the red sedums that's in this collection.
Wow.
That is in this collection. Now that's the way it looks in the winter time. And look how it looks when you've just got the red one down the sides there. This is all mixed. So you have the red one in there, you've got gold ones in there, you have amber ones in there, you have variegated ones in there, you have the ice plants in there, but see how it's next to the stone? That will be the hottest area because that stone heats up and other things will wilt and fall apart, not the sedum and the ice plants.
You know, when I see that price, I'm pretty blown away. Now, I'm new to gardening, but I'm not new to something that's visually appealing. I love when people have landscapes in front of their homes, and I go, that must cost a fortune. It must take so much, you know, so many professionals to do it. But I love that, number one, we have it at a great price, but number two, it's easy, even for people like myself who don't garden
It's very
much.
easy, and it's about making the right choices.
Yeah.
And this is easy peasy. It's the only plant that I send out that you can plant. You take it out of the box when it arrives, save your growing guide, and sit it outside in the sun. But if it stayed out there all summer and you didn't plant it till next year, it will still be alive. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. This stuff is fine, fine stuff, comes back every year, and every little piece that falls off will make a plant. So what I do is I have little extra pots that I put soil in, and if I'm walking around and I knock a little piece off, I throw that over in that pot. I don't have to plant it. It'll make its roots and go down by itself, and that's the way you multiply them. So always have your little extra pots around to catch the bits, and you can have more and more of this. Move it around in the garden, have it in your containers, and do something that is easy. You can go on vacation, and the plant can stay home with no one taking care of it.
Oh, that's delightful.
This performs in the garden the same way a jade plant performs in the window. You know, you can go on vacation, come back, the jade plant's still alive. That'll be the case of this too.
Wow, and you're getting this whole tray.
You're getting the whole tray?
This whole tray for $21.98.
Which will make 20 2x2 squares out of this. Each square will get 3 to 6 inches tall and 18 to 20 inches wide this season. Wow. That's what it does. Also, gorgeous. It trails over the sides. You see these planted in stone walls because there's not much soil there.
Right.
You know, just stuff it in those little cracks and it will grow and it will do fine and it will be nice. It's a great, great problem solver. So if you're a non-gardener or if you're a lazy gardener or if you go on vacation a lot, this really is ideal for you because look at this. It's on the cocoa mat. So this is the way it's built here. And then you can just cut it up, get your strong shears and cut that up or pull it apart with your fingers. But again, tough, tough stuff. And you see how shallow this is? It doesn't need to be in any soil that's any deeper than that. This is a shallow rooted configuration.
That is incredible. Wow. So if you want to really, make an upscale, kind of take your garden to the next level, or even just your landscape. Like I said, I always put mulch everywhere. I'm like, this is so much prettier.
It is.
And the price, and that it's easy. Oh my gosh, thank you, Philip. You're incredible.
Pleasure.
$21.98. Get this whole tile home. People are buying more than one. Over 100 have been ordered thus far. Now, Philip, quickly, can you speak to your warranty, please?
Yes, this is a perennial, as the butterfly bush will be next. They're guaranteed for an entire year. And if you have any questions about your orders from me, you see the number on the screen and also the website there. I'm going to take care of you, and thanks for trusting Phillip Watson Designs. I am grateful.
Oh my gosh, and you're incredible. I'm so excited to learn from the master himself. Philip will be back in just a little bit, so stay tuned for more from Philip. But in the meantime, we have something really, really beautiful that will create a tropical oasis in your own backyard, your basement, your